right here with Jay Lovett after a nervy 2-1 win over Sittingbourne, but a win nonetheless. Jay, how do you think the overall performance was after the frantic second half we enjoyed there?
I think when you use the old cliche, football's a game of two halves. I think that was summing it up quite nicely today, wouldn't it? First half were absolutely outstanding. I thought we played brilliant. We created so many chances. My only gripe would be that we didn't score more goals. Their keeper pulled off some fantastic saves. I think most people watching, even their side, would say the same sort of thing. Second half, we sat back off it, allowed them to get back into the game, and they took the game to us in the second half. And credit to our boys, we defended for our lives. We cleared a lot of ball out of the air, a lot of crosses coming in, and it was nice to see that grit and determination back in it, and us defending that as a team, not just a defence, as a team, to see that game out. Because I think early in the season that would be one that we would have perhaps conceded a late goal in it, a bit like Beckenham the other week.
Absolutely, and you mentioned the defence there, and we have to give a mention, I think, to 17-year-old Zach Lawrence, who come in again. He started at Beckenham last week for his league debut, and you were clearly impressed enough for him to give him another chance today. And I thought he was superb at right back. How's he been? And is that a sort of a thing you like to do with youngsters? Obviously, he's come through the under-18s, you give him a chance. He's taken it, and he's proved again today he's good enough.
Yeah, too right. I mean, that's what we are as a club. We're a progressive club. We want to produce good under-18 players that are capable of coming into the first team when called upon. Now he's come in at the right time. We've had a fair few injuries to some fullbacks. I mean, Reggie's been out injured for a long period. Harry Pollard has been suspended on certain times when we've used him as a makeshift sort of right back. Brad's had to fill in there at right back, but this lad come in at the right time, put in some excellent performances. We've eased him into it because we've slowly introduced him off the bench, and now he's started the last 3 games. And like you just said there, he's been absolutely brilliant. He's shown absolute maturity on the ball, technically excellent, and he's picking the right sort of passes out. And we're under pressure, even towards the end. If the ball went out to him, I felt composed because he just relaxed everybody. As I said, he's got a pretty good cross on him as well, so he sets up his fair few. But no, the way he's settled in, he's been absolutely brilliant. And then I said we're a club that likes to introduce youngsters. I mean, if you look at Sheppey as well, another lad from the youth team got come off the bench, and played like 5 minutes towards the end, but another one that's made his sort of senior debut, and that's what we want to do. And the next couple of years, the team that Gary and Paul have are going to be even stronger. So there might be even more players coming through as well, that Paul.
Absolutely, and if we're talking about under-18 players, although this is going back a few years, obviously Dan Perry come through our youth system quite a long time ago now. But if we're talking about the defence, we have to probably give a mention to him, who's a hat-trick in midweek. Another one for him today at 17 for the season now. How much of a joy and how much easier does it make you to have a striker of his quality up front, just banging the goals in for us?
No, he's just bang average, isn't he? But no, he's. I can't speak highly enough of him. When he's come in, his work rate, not just his goal scoring, his work rate he's got to be recognised as well. He works his socks off when he's on that pitch, and sometimes through that sheer determination he creates a lot of goals, sometimes out of nothing. But no, it's nice. I always said to him when we first signed him, I said we create a lot of chances as a team. I think you saw that in the first half today, but we just haven't had. Over the last couple of years, we've had a couple of players that hit 10, and that's been the highest goal scorers. We've never really had sort of a 15 to 20 goal scorer. The lad's on 17 now overall, and 8 in the league. So I think that puts him joint top goal scorer in the league. So yeah, like he's happy with what he's doing as well, but he knows he's not going to be happy until he hits that sort of double figure mark, near the 20 mark, and then I think he'd be content for his season. But he's got. Hopefully we keep providing the opportunities to do that, and he keeps taking them because he's been fantastic for us.
Absolutely, and obviously a win midweek, a win today, heading into next week, a tough away game away at Hive. But how important is it for the club now to try and get on a little run, 2 wins together, 3 wins together, 4 wins together, and that will see us climb the league?
Well, I think that's it. I think you put a run of 4 games together, and I think last January we won 4 games in January, and those points just elevated us massively in the league, and it also pulls you away from the mid-table sort of section or the bottom section, wherever you're sitting at the time. So yeah, consistency with wins is massive. It's so tight. If we had lost today, they would have gone above us. So that's how tight it is, and there'll still be some games today that might move us around in the league position anyway. But it's about us getting our own wins, regardless of what other people do, and if we do that, we'll make sure we're in the areas that we want to be in the league come the end of the season.
Absolutely. Well, a very good win today, and we'll see you next week.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much.